time has come at last, yet again. Goku versus Superman 3, Dragon Ball versus DC Comics, death battle. I'm not really that excited for this death battle, to be honest. I mean, we already know the result already, you know? It just seems like a waste. I feel like even though Vegeta has less battles, at least he fought two different dudes each battle, you know? Goku's been fighting the same man over and over again. There's so many other opponents you could put him against, and you just keep choosing this one. It's done. Like, this whole debate, Goku versus Superman, it's tired. It's tired, you know? We already know Superman's stronger, alright? Goku is someone who breaks his limits. Superman is someone who doesn't have limits, alright? That's done, alright? This didn't need to happen again. Anyone who thinks Goku could beat Superman are just coping at this point. But even if they use Dragon Ball Heroes Goku, it doesn't matter. This is a comic book character. There's nothing Heroes has to offer that Superman can't crush. He's powerful on a conceptual level. Like, this isn't even a match. But I guess there were mistakes that were made on the prior death battles. Although the result of the first death battle was true, their scaling was really bad. I'm not sure how their scaling was during the second death battle, but I think the fight itself was garbage. I think it was dookie, and the way Goku went out, it was Duke. That was like Resurrection F Goku. Like, that wasn't even Dragon Ball Super. I think so. I'm guessing. I have no fun. It came out that long ago. I think Super wasn't out. But this isn't Dragon Ball Super Goku. This is Capsule Corp Dragon Ball Heroes Goku, I think. So it's Super Goku, but with Xenoverse scaling. So yeah, he's supposed to be more powerful, but that really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. But I've rambled on long enough. Let's get into this. Goku versus Superman death battle. I guess the animation is going to be better. Who knows?
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Alright, winner's choice. Superman looks like trash right there.
Son Goku,
Superman.
it's time to answer the ultimate question, and we're taking it all into play.
We're examining Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon. Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all three just to be thorough.
I think I like what they're doing here.
These whiz-
I think they're making Superman cell shaded, because in the previous battles, it didn't really have an art direction. They just ported models into a freaking program and did the do, but this actually has an art direction.
I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Superman doesn't have like a game that looks like that, so it
Far
makes sense
away,
to them look a
in
little
an
rough.
enchanted land, an old master
Starting with
found
Goku.
a boy and marveled at his uncommon strength. This is the story of Son Goku.
Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime, you
Hey.
can thank this guy.
Inspired
Yu
by
Yu Hakusho
martial
was
arts
goated.
films and his wife's interest in Chinese culture, Akira Toriyama crafted the story and the character that would define generations to come.
Dragon Ball. Kakarot was born a low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta.
They actually
Which
got
he defined
Kakarot
because
written
his
in the
true color.
fucking native language right there. That's crazy.
Under the guidance of Master Roshi. Specifically, he learned the Kame-sen Ryu style, which focuses on discipline and tenacity, both of which strongly
He got
define
Charlotte
his
as a
character.
disciple.
The more he
That's
learned,
funny.
the more he wanted to improve. Kamehameha!
An incredibly powerful technique that focuses one's ki into a single point for a devastating beam.
So challenging, it took Roshi decades to master.
50
but
fucking
Goku
years.
got it in like 5 seconds.
It's incredible.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like how that looked though. Yeah, they made it glow a little bit. It's pretty cool. Usually it just looks like piss color. Like, the Kamehameha, everyone's used to it being blue, but like in the manga it's yellow. There's like this thing in the fandom saying if the Kamehameha is yellow, it's gonna fail, but that's every Kamehameha in the manga. They're all yellow. Which is funny.
Goku got it in like 5 seconds.
It's incredibly versatile, with over 50 different variations. For example, Goku
Looks
can
like
curve
fire,
the beam
too.
after
A little bit of
firing, or
orange in
even
there.
shoot it from his feet.
But unlike most Saiyans, he doesn't just use ki to blow shit up, moving you in a right.
I wonder if they're gonna give him
Pretty much
Hakai.
any
Not that that's
container
gonna
can
help
be
him.
used for the Mothmas, unlike instant transmission, which is a teleport that's instant. The way it works is Goku detects another person, like a sort of beacon, then teleports to their location by launching himself through an alternate dimension where time stands.
You know, he actually beefed with dudes in that dimension too. Like he actually scrapped in that dimension. That's an insane speed feat. He fought Cooler in that one movie. That was pretty cool. People use that for scaling a lot. Yeah, the movie characters are just built different, but I'm pretty sure Heroes pretty much surpassed the movies Super, so it doesn't matter. But I do remember Goku fighting Kid Buu in that dimension on one of the, I think it was Tenkaichi 1 Nitro. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Still. Yes, according to the Daisenshuu guidebook, it's a dimension hop.
Yeah, there you
can
go.
actually see this in between space in some movies and games.
And the dubs wanted us to think it shot Goku's molecules around at light speed. Silly
Sounds like Janemba.
English.
The dubs did more than that. In fact, early dubs of Dragon Ball Z tried to
terrible.
rewrite Goku as a Superman figure. Even his famous speech on Namek about being the light in the darkness was originally about him coming to terms with his Saiyan heritage, accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by
Yup.
defeating Frieza, and declaring
Listen.
himself the Super.
Listen, the original dub is trash. It's garbage. If you want to watch Dragon Ball right, well, sorry to say this, but the original Dragon Ball in terms of dubs, that's kind of dookie too. And you're not going to get a redub, but Dragon Ball Kai for Dragon Ball Z, that's pretty much the closest to the manga you're going to get, even with the English version. But even though the original Dragon Ball Z dub is trashed, if you were there, you just had to be there for it, man. Tanami, nostalgia, man. Shit's strong. So I'll still watch that shitty dub here and there.
Super Saiyan. Hell yeah. If there's any scene that deserves the word epic, it's when he went gold. Super Saiyan and its sequels all have official power multipliers, but they threw us for a loop by turning Goku into a god.
Super
And they never
Saiyan
gave us a
gods
multiplier
certainly changed
again.
things up. Goku gained Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled by mortal hands. Unlike normal Ki, it can't be detected and appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like
That
Senzu beam.
he only used once.
Did you know
Never
one
healed
Senzu
again.
has so much heal.
Doing so would make Universe 7 over 1,500 times larger than our own observable universe.
And
This singular
Goku
universe
destroyed
is a
that much
multiverse.
The first time he went god. And he didn't lose that power. He learned how to use it even better, even in base form. Now, imagine how much stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God and became Super Saiyan Blue.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Yeah, not saying that. Or after he
I
trained
noticed
with
that they have Super Saiyan 4 and Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker here. I don't think these two forms are going to be used because that's a different Goku at that point. So I think we're just going to stick with the super stuff.
He even tried out Hakai, the destruction god move that nopes you out of existence. Your being and your soul erased from all of time and space.
Culminating in his
Tested it out
greatest
against the wrong
form,
opponent though.
Ultra Instinct.
That sounds really intense.
It is, which is why he's developed incremental versions of it for specific uses. It's extremely difficult to maintain the full form for long.
Yeah.
Until you get to Dragon Ball Heroes, aka Dragon
Here
Ball
we go with the
Fan
bullshit.
Fiction on Kaioken times 1,000.
While technically
Used instant transmission to teleport through time and
But I mean, like, eventually this Goku that we're going to see here is going to exist eventually, right? This composited Goku, because eventually they're going to animate Moro, and once that's animated, they're going to include that in Heroes, and then basically the Goku we're seeing here is going to be seen in Heroes in the future, pretty much, if that makes sense to you.
he outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was gonna rewrite the entire universe. Hell, this series even makes GT cool. Xeno Goku can break space-time
Just by going Super Saiyan 4, bro.
4.
looking back at that goofy monkey,
But no matter the challenge, he takes it head-on and pushes through.
showing everyone, everywhere, how to go even further beyond. Faster than a speeding bullet,
Alright.
more powerful
This
than a
Infinite
locomotive.
Frontier
It's a
Superman,
bird.
right?
It's a plane. It's Superman.
Geez, just a locomotive? People in the 40s needed bigger imaginations.
Born on the far-off world of Krypton, the infant Kal-El was sent to Earth by his parents, narrowly escaping Krypton's destruction. Raised by farmers as Clark Kent, he eventually became Superman.
What is his music?
Champion of the oppressed, the man of tomorrow.
If you've
It's
only
from his
seen
time.
the movies, forget him. Comic book Clark's not the perfect Boy Scout, and he's definitely not Jesus. Wait, weren't the guys who made him Jewish?
Bro, if you seen some of the stuff he did during the Golden Age, it's just fucking ridiculous. I don't remember correctly, but wasn't he about to film a porn or some shit? He's about to... Like, some of the Golden Age comics are just ridiculous for no reason. It was one he was being, like, super abusive to Jimmy Olsen and just treating him like absolute dog shit. Like, Golden Age Superman is fucking funny, man. The lack of consistency is baffling.
A hero who could defeat any evil by just punching
That's
it.
My Adventure with Superman. Listen. Nah, this ain't the time to talk about that show. We'll talk about that another time.
That's how I live my life.
After almost 9 decades,
I have some
Superman
thoughts
has
about
been
that show.
many things. At the core, when Clark discovered his Kryptonian heritage, he struggled to accept it and subconsciously developed mental blocks.
Imagine learning about your own nationality and then denying it. That shit is funny.
True power, which he would uncover throughout his life.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar
Planets.
system or blow air cold enough to
Solar
freeze
system.
ghosts.
This
Speaking
dude
of,
sneezes
his
cells
X-ray
Kamehameha.
vision pierces the walls. He can see through your own.
Since he gets his power from the yellow sun, his heat vision burns with the fire of a star. And if beams aren't enough,
A
he
super
can
flare.
blast it out of his whole
He usually
body
gets
with
tired
a
after
super
doing that,
flare.
right?
It used to totally drain him, but he's
Oh
learned how
no,
to
he
control
fucking
it.
mastered
Simply
it.
put, Superman's powers
Oh,
defy
God.
physics. My favorite examples of
You know,
this
a lot
are
more
when
time
he
passed
built
than I
the
realized
reality-warping miracle
from that
machine
last
from
episode.
memory, or punched Brainiac so hard every
His
version of
ancestors.
himself to
Oh,
through
every
all of
version. All right.
time. Or
I remember hearing about that. That shit kills me, bro. Imagine doing something like that. Every different timeline variation of him, every multiverse version of him felt the punch. Some of them had to be good guys. Imagine just being good and you're just viciously just punched in the fucking face, not knowing where it came from.
He's trained in Kryptonian martial arts, which uses chi, or as they call it, Shriar. He even got summoned to Asgard to fight demons with Thor for 1,000 years.
Superman can resist being erased from existence, such as tanking Darkseid's
Oh, Pakai's not working.
Even Retcon and the Time Trapper, both of which hijack and alter timelines.
I mean, he could tank narrative attacks too, right? So, like, yeah, this dude's not losing.
Can't touch him. Not because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor, but because he's a cosmic linchpin in the
He's a healing
greater
factor?
metaverse.
Timelines literally revolve around him.
But let's address the S-shaped elephant in the room. You may have noticed we've
Superman
covered a
versus
variety of
Muhammad
Superman
Ali?
eras. Superman and DC Comics as a whole have gone through multiple retcons.
Yes.
Golden Age, Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis,
Oh my
New
God.
52, Rebirth, and so on.
It would help to know which one is the main Superman, right? Well, they all are.
Yeah, the latest reboots
Oh,
basically
boy.
said everything in the main series is kind of canon, even when he had wacky powers like changing his appearance with a
Sort of like Mortal
super
Kombat.
muscular
Every
control.
retcon is still
Ew.
part of the
I
same
guess he can
continuity.
still phase through almost anything, even people.
Look, if you really dig into it, this
The reboot,
isn't
should I
new.
say, not retcon.
Plenty of characters have recalled events from supposedly retcon timelines before.
Yeah, that's
Post-Crisis
crazy.
Soups did start.
That's
as
a
most
raw
powerful than
picture,
pre-
though. Hold on, that picture's kind of raw, though. Who is he fighting? He's fighting a different version of himself? Look at his fucking arms. God damn. That's crazy. That picture is raw as fuck.
Pre-Crisis, but that was because of the mental blocks.
Though he's not a complete composite, there's so many other Supermen out there.
Future Superman, Big Robot Superman, Commie Superman,
cosmic armor.
Dinosaur Superman. There's a bunch.
Still,
When that old baldy Lex teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up, saying space-time has lost its meaning for him. He really just said that.
remember, Superman defies physics.
Like when he used heat vision to restart the universe by making an all-new Big Bang.
What
We've
the
seen
fuck?
that his universe has a radius of at least 100 trillion light
This
years.
fight is over.
But we can calculate a more exact figure.
This fight is
This universe
over.
is 15 billion years old and expands at 60 trillion light years per half second. This means its radius must be over 50 nonillion light years across.
I've never seen that number
What?
before.
That's 31 zeros, and Soups helped make that happen.
Well, about 1/5 of it. That's still immense power.
Yo, what's the
but if
final
you want
number
something bigger,
before
here's the
infinity?
Anti-Monitor blasting Golden Age Superman with all the energy
If
of
there
the
even is a
Antimatter
final number.
universe. And then Superman, such as when he took on the World Forger, one of the
Oh,
most
boy.
powerful reality shapers in all of creation.
Who was in the sixth dimension, crafting a whole new multiverse to
Jesus.
replace the one Clark calls home? Who's gonna stop him?
Superman could, and the Forger knew it. So he was trapped on a world with a sun so distant he could
Dude
never
was scared of
escape.
Superman. That's
Or so the
crazy.
Forger thought.
Instead, Clark found the strength he needed to fly at that sun, dip through a ton of stars, KO the World Forger, and shatter his new multiverse with a single punch. Because that's Superman.
This fight
A
did not need
single
to happen,
solution
bro.
to overwhelming
Shit did not need to
He's the
happen.
kind of person to save a cat from a tree, answer Christmas cards from strangers, and tow hundreds of planets to a new galaxy all in the same day. What's not to like?
Truth and justice has no better champion than the Man of Steel.
Here we go. Get ready for the slaughter.
Sponsored by Better.
Get ready for the slaughter that we're about to witness, cause my God. I knew he was busted, but he just keeps getting stronger in the most absurd ways possible.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a
Oh,
death
boy.
battle!
Alright, here we go. Off rip. Super Saiyan 1. Oh boy, his face is rough.
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
If you say so.
Alright, oh shit. This one feels more friendlier than all the other ones, not gonna lie. But it has to end in death. This is pretty good. God damn.
Give it your all. No regrets.
Dragon throw.
I'm doing just fine.
Alright. Blue. Oh shit. Okay. We're in space. Oh! Super God Shock Flash with the 1 inch? Oh shit.
Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
World made of cardboard. All right, I'll show you just how powerful I really am.
Dragon Balls is so convenient. Oh my god. Excuse me? I'm gonna have to go back. That is crazy.
Powerful I really am.
This might actually be the final one. Okay, that's cool. Super Saiyan 4 versus that one of them blue Supermen. That's from Death Superman, right? And Goku Black. Oh my god. Zeno versus Cosmic Armor. Oh, he battle damage. Damn.
Well, what do you think?
That was awesome. Nice suit.
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
Damn. Oh, he's in base. I just realized. Oh, Superman will be fine. This shit is fire, though. This shit is a whole production. This is a fucking production. Oh, Lord. He ain't dodging everything. God damn. Super flare. This is so good. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, never mind. I was about to ask where those suns came from, but then I remembered he could travel across the universe in like mere seconds or minutes or some shit like that.
Finally.
About to get your ass beat again, Goku. Oh shit. Oh my god, the way he's glowing. Both of them. Oh lord. He's gonna go through that shit though. What? That's not possible. Feels like true Ultra Instinct maybe. God damn. Ass beating again.
Almost had me there. That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
I just saw an old man Goku and an old man Superman.
Let's go again.
You're on.
Know what? I was shitting on it before, but that was really good. Even though we already knew what was gonna happen. I just want to see all the Easter eggs though, I'm not gonna lie. That looks like Super Saiyan God Goku versus Prime 1 Million. That looks like fan art. That's from the first death battle. That's both of them flying over to beat the shit out of Raditz, I guess. That's Superman versus Blue Gogeta, which I don't think would turn out any differently.
Pretty fun.
I just saw a freaking JoJo panel of Superman and Goku like it was fucking Johto versus
Almost had
Dio.
me there. That was actually pretty.
Look at this on the left hand corner. Okay, that's funny.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Old man Goku, old man Superman. I think
Let's
I saw
go again.
Scooby Doo. Don't know why, but
You're
I did.
on.
Not bad.
KO! That's it! The final, indisputable answer! Who am I kidding? People are gonna argue this one forever. Anyway, Goku's obviously gotten stronger since the Beerus fight, even by billions or trillions of times. He's defeated Jiren, Broly, Moro, and Fu.
But even if we highball
Well,
Goku by
one Broly,
quadrillions or quintillions
not the
of
other
times,
one.
the gap is just too. But perhaps less obvious is our last category, power.
That Kamehameha was
Kai,
so
Spirit
fucking
Bomb,
goated. You see the
Mappa
way it
Bomb,
looked?
Instant transmission.
I think there's something else. Goku versus Superman
Ew.
reaches a broader zeitgeist. It's more than just two characters fighting. For a whole generation, especially in 90s America, superheroes represented an unyielding status quo. Spider-Man, Batman, Captain America rarely change who they are or what they believe in. For a lot of people, that's tiring, and Superman is an icon of that. Then along came
I mean, we had Injustice Superman, and he was pretty fucked up, so that was a nice change of pace.
There was a whole other world of ideas and stories for us sheltered Westerners to experience,
Yeah.
and Goku's an icon of that. So while many see this as a debate between characters, others see it as a debate of ideologies and culture. And if that's what's at stake, who wants Goku to...
But it isn't at stake. It's just facts. Alright? If one is stronger than the other, that's just simply the case. It doesn't mean that one is necessarily better than the other. It's just factual proof. You know?
lose?
You're sure you're not overthinking
About feats. Yeah, Boomstick's about to spit. Hold up.
this?
It's not... Who wants Goku to lose?
You're sure you're not overthinking this?
It's not our intent, but it does call into question what
I
we're
mean,
doing.
he's not overthinking it because that's how people feel about this shit. People take this way too seriously.
How can people agree with what we take as fact when fiction relies on interpretation? Are we stripping characters of their importance by simplifying them to contestants in a vacuum of violence? And if so, then what's the point?
Because it's fun, Wiz. Damn it, man. There's more
Exacto.
than one way to appreciate something. We're having a great time talking about awesome characters and slamming action
I
figures.
feel like this whole point, although they're spitting facts, I feel like this whole point was to like moderate the comment section. But if you haven't learned this lesson after the first few death battles that these two had, then you might be a lost cause, my guy.
Figures together, and that's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, no matter who you prefer, that battle was super, man.
That's the worst pun.
What? It fits them both.
It's so lame.
I don't see you doing any better.
I do the math. The pun's your job.
Well, maybe if you math as good as I punned, then Goku would have won.
What is wrong with you?
All right, I'll see you guys in 8 years, I guess. That's when they're gonna fight again. But let's see who's next, though. Season 10 finale. Yeah, it's Galactus versus Unicron, isn't it? It's gotta be. Holy fucking shit. It's gotta be Galactus versus Unicron. Hold on. Let's get this fucking money, though! Bro, how long have I been fucking asking for this shit? How long have I been #1 most requested match? Yes. Since I was a fucking teenager, I was asking for this shit, bro. Finally. God damn. Fuck. Galactus versus Unicron. Oh boy. I can't wait. I've been waiting for this. You guys have no idea how long I've been waiting for this shit. Damn. Let's go. There's one thing I wanted to see was this one. Alright, but that's pretty much it, guys. I don't think I'm a hypocrite for how I felt at the beginning of the video. If you check my post on Twitter, I said the only thing that could really make this death battle super enjoyable, because we already know how it's going to end, was the animation. And that's exactly what happened. The animation really carried. Like, the animation was extravagant. It was a production. It looked really good. It really shot on the Vegito versus Gogeta death battle. It really smeared shit all over that one. And that one was a really good one, too. But this one really took a shit on that one. I know some people that really didn't like Vegito versus Gogeta. I think it was alright. But this one was... I gotta give it to them. They fucking did it. Pretty good. But next one, ooh. I'm sorry, but I've been waiting for this one for too long. Let's get this money. But yeah, Goku versus Superman. I'll see you guys when we do this shit again in 8 years, when Goku uses fucking Super Saiyan 5 Ultra Instinct 78 or some shit like that. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Fucking Ultra Instinct Gold. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But peace.